Okay, it's me. It's me back. And I hope that I don't screw this video up too bad. It's usually I don't have my stuff together when it comes to the audio. So that being said, I'm gonna start with branding. I miss y'all. Well, it's been a while. Hey, Kareem, I see you in the chat. Welcome to the chat. All right, this is going to be a video of my review of this HP Envy 360 laptop. And I just want to say right off the top, I love it. So this is the front of it. And the magical part about it is that I could do a 360 flip like that, and it become a tablet. Okay. Now I should have been facing the other way because all the sun is in the background of this, but I couldn't really change the position in my room because I am a roommate. So I can't go on my roommate's side and do the video so that the light could be behind me. So we got a little glare going. I was trying to avoid that. But anyway, let's talk about it. So this is my new love. I'm trying to tell you. And I did want to talk about the specs because if you ain't in the market for a laptop, this is what I suggest. Especially if you're doing YouTube videos. If you out here at these YouTube streets, these are the specs you want for your computer. And especially if you like me, a power user, I got millions of windows open. I do the editing, the video editing, of course, the streaming right now. And I was blessed with this computer, not because I just had little pocket change laying around. Is because I participate in vocational rehabilitation. And it's for the pursuit of a job because I'm very talented and I should be making more than what I get on my retirement Social Security check. So I want to talk about the specs, because if you want to look for a computer, I I shop specs. I don't shop name brands. I don't care what name is in front of it. I I go by specs, specs, specs. So this right here is, let's see, can I do that? Get in front of the glare. Okay, this is the HP Envy X360-inch 2-in-1 laptop PC, 16-8C0033DX. And what I did, I put the link in the description, because you're not going to just be able to look up this computer and come up with a lot in the search engine, because it's that new. So by being that new, it's still not a lot of accessories. That's what I had run into personally for using it. And but it's okay. It'll be some coming along, because there are a lot of 2-in-1 type laptops coming out here, trying to grab some of that marketplace that Windows Surface Pro had. I personally was even salivating myself to try to get the Surface Pro, but just like the MacBooks, they was severely overpriced. And because I was getting this from vocational rehabilitation, they had a limit, and a limit of $1,000. So I couldn't just go in there and get anything, and I couldn't go and spend $3,000 on a MacBook to get the same specs I got in this one. But in comparison to the Surface Pro, I definitely got one that the had the hardware specs that, a power user like myself would appreciate. Okay, so let's talk about it. Okay, this is Windows 11. So yes, to answer to your question, Kareem, it's definitely Windows 11. And then there are new terms out there now, because I usually look for i7 or better for the speed, the processor speed. And this one is Intel Core Ultra 7 155U. Now I was like, what's that? Well, I looked it up. The normally I'd be just looking for the i7, but when I saw the 155U and the Core, the Ultra 7, I was like, what is that? Well, it's comparable to the i7 as far as processing speed, but it's specifically designed to do AI, so that it's more of a computer that you can use for that. Hey, Rockwell Accountability, I see you. What's good with you? It's going all right. Oh man, I got a lot of catching up. I'm glad you stopped by. I appreciate you coming in the chat. But this one just gonna be a tech video, and I probably posted in my geek group. I meant to put the link to that in the description, but I'll do it later. So back to the specs. So the Core Ultra 7 is similar to the i7, but better. It's actually better because it's designed and built to be able to process AI stuff. So in that regard, great, fast computer. But to get 32 gigabytes of RAM and 2 terabyte hard drive, That's rare in any computer, and that's what beat all the computers that I was looking at in the price point of $1,000. It had to be $1,000 or less. Couldn't be over. And well, this actually did come $49 over, but they let me pay that 49 difference. So thank you, Lord. I got a great computer, $49 rather than 1,500, and only a couple of days later did the price go back up to its regular price of 1,300. So this is in the $1,500 range, and that I got help with from Department of Rehabilitation. And oh my God. So it's so many good things I got to say about it. I got pros and cons, and I wanted to do it this way. I don't have no fancy graphics set up. I'm still moving into it. I got a whole lot of organizing I got to do, because one of the things I found out it could do very, very efficiently imported all my files from both my previous HP laptop and the MacBook. When I seen that pop up, when I got ready to set everything up, I was like, oh my goodness, that's fantastic. So talk about, I'm just so happy and thrilled to see all my old files. All didn't have to reinstall a whole bunch of programs, didn't have to download a whole lot, a lot of stuff from the cloud. It actually just automatically pulled everything into the laptop from the cloud. And thank God I had backed up both computers before they failed on me. So y'all know I was using the MacBook trying to complete the Apple Tech trainer, but the monitor went out on me. So it don't matter if it was still working. It ain't no good if you can't see what you're doing. So that was the end of that one. And the HP that I was using prior to this served me well. 5 years, no issues, but the hard drive failed on me. So I technically could have repaired that, because it's not really a hard repair for a techie like me. However, when I went to price out the hard drive, that was $700. And I was like, I clutched my pearls. I'm like, I could get a whole computer for $700. And basically, I went without a computer since October of last year. And boy, did I go through a lot since then. And I will be filling you up on the details of what I did go through. But right now, I want to focus on one of the things that make me happiest is having this gadget. I am so elated. Now, back to the specs. It's a 16-inch diagonal, multi-touch enabled, edge-to-edge glass, micro edge glass, which I'm, by the way, impressed with how good it looks, how it doesn't get washed out when you go out into the daylight. And that's what I said. I said a lot of tech videos, they'll give you all these specs and don't really like tell you how these specs relate to anything. Rockwell, you said, oh wow, 700, wow, that's a whole, yeah, the whole doggone computer. Okay. I mean, the computer that I was going to repair was 700 and some change when I bought it 5 years ago. So yeah, that was crazy that they wanted that much for just the hard drive. So nope, that was a deal breaker. And I'm glad I found the deal, because I did have a Surface Pro in the basket, and it was under the 1,000. Well, actually 1,100. So I had to pay the $100 difference. However, they called me. They contacted me the next day. Go rehab. She said, "Oh, Naomi, the computer you picked just went back up to 1,500. I was like, oh no. And so I was like, oh, I couldn't get the beloved Surface Pro, which the main draw to the Surface Pro was to be able to draw on the monitor like the tablet. So that was, the big deal about it. So for me to find this HP the next day, it wasn't even showing up when I was looking for these choices, and it showed up with the lower price. And I got in on that. Thank God. Because it's not no longer under, well, $49 over 1,000. It's back to the 1,300. It's normally is. So I got lucky. So I'm talking about some more of the things that I'm impressed with. 32 gigabytes of RAM, meaning I'm going to easily be able to handle videos and streaming like we're doing now. And the 2 terabyte hard drive, mean I'll be streaming along, saving documents, because the previous HP, which was only a 1 terabyte, I didn't feel completely up, and I had it 5 years. So I'm expecting to have this for a while with 2 terabytes. And I didn't see no other brand in anywhere close to that price with those specs. So those are specs that matter. The hard drive, so when you shop for a computer, you always gonna want to pick the most memory you could possibly afford. MacBooks, the way they make them, they stingy on that memory and hardware. And so you end up paying thousands of dollars more to get this much memory already built in. Plus, you can upgrade the Windows computers unlike the MacBooks. You can't upgrade and just add another hard drive in there. Hi, Quinn. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, I missed y'all too. Hey, Leilani's Kitchen. Welcome to the chat. Yes, ma'am. So yeah, I'm talking about my new love. Yes, this is my HP Envy 360. So this is a laptop you'll envy, and I'll show you how I will use mine. Thank you. Happy belated Mothers to all of you mothers in the chat. And so I really did want to talk about it. And I wanted to talk about it for a couple of reasons. Because I couldn't find no other video for this specifically model. I couldn't find it on Best Buy. I couldn't find it on HP. So it's that new. And in terms of name, I don't go by names. I go by specs. I want it to be fast. I want it to have lots of RAM, because you need that RAM to do videos and render videos where they're not choppy, and you need hard drive space because the videos are huge files. Hey, Kareem, love you too. Oh, I miss you so much. I miss all y'all. It's been so long since I put a video up, and so I don't know if this live is gonna come out good or not, because the audio is always a challenge. That's right. Put one up for me. I can't really do it here. I'm in Milwaukee now. Y'all know it's legal. It's illegal here in Milwaukee. So I ain't really been able to do much. And plus, where I live is it's restricted. Hi, Icy Kitty. Oh, welcome to the chat. So glad you joined me. So yeah, I talked about the specs that matter, but and you wanted to hear the rest of them. It got the Poly Studio with dual speakers, which sounds great and good enough, perfectly good enough for your, everyday laptop. You ain't gonna be able to start no party, get a party started with. You definitely have to add another speaker. It also have the Bluetooth wireless card, the security camera, which by the way is a nice feature on here, is that it has a shutter where you could just slide over, because some people be having them oops, stuff they didn't actually want to record. You can just slide the shutter over it and cover up the camera. And Big Brother's watching, so you can shut Big Brother down. All right, and it's 5 megapixels, which is decent. It's pretty normal for a webcam camera. It ain't touching the quality of my Galaxy Ultra, S23 Ultra. And there's a full-size keyboard. So those are the things that I was longing for, because I was running around here with other type of devices, tablets and phones over 40 hours. Was driving me nuts. During my downtime, I just didn't have a computer at my disposal to do anything. Now I did borrow a computer, which I didn't know. Just in case you didn't know, if you're in the Milwaukee area, the Milwaukee Public Library does allow you to borrow laptops. They are Chromebooks, and you can borrow for 21 days. But that's the con. The 21 days, you got to give it back, and you can't renew it. So I got this computer one day after I had to return the library one, which was perfect. I didn't know, I couldn't have planned that, so it was perfect setup. Because without a computer, I'm like a fish without water. I be going, I can't breathe. I need my computer. Hey, Tyrone, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so the videos that I want to make, as far as this laptop go, I want to show how I use it, and not just be a techie video specs, and also help y'all shop for one, because you can't go by names. You have to first start at the place where how you want to use your computer. Because if you're a person, you just doing emails, you checking your emails, you writing a couple of letters, you doing a few texts, you're just not going to need all the power that's in this one. But if you're a power user like me, man, you can't go wrong with this particular model, with this particular specs. And it's specifically this one, because they got other HP models out that are wildly popular, but they don't have the specs that this one got. The 32 gig of RAM is just awesome. And the 2 terabyte hard drive is just like, you just not going to find that in the under $1,000 range. So it was perfect timing. It came the next day after I had to return the library one. Yes, it came with pre-installed apps, which was Windows, and that's the one thing I appreciate about the Windows environment, is that it is a lot of bloatware on there. And then when when I started downloading my backup stuff, yeah, I have a lot of programs asked. So I'm probably gonna spend the rest of this weekend really cleaning things up and straightening it out. But I was just happy to see my old files. And it's almost like I haven't been without a computer all this time, because all my old settings and stuff all came right back in, and it came from two different computers. It picked it right up when I first turned it on. It set it up. It popped up and said, "Do you want the backup from this laptop and then also from the MacBook?" I was like, "Oh, I'm scared of that." It backed up from both the Windows and Mac. So Tony was impressed. So yeah, it came pre-installed with Windows 11. It also came pre-installed with a lighting app, with you can turn it on and it actually give you more light from the monitor itself. Uh, it didn't really help me with this webcam, but I can see where it was helpful um when it was darker, with all this light in the background coming in. um I didn't really see a significant help, but it was nice to see that feature built in, that you could actually use the computer monitor for your light for a webcam video. So yeah, this one is what you're looking for if you want a, a whole lot of memory. And this is how I teach people how to go shop for a computer. No matter what brand is, you start with specs. And for me, uh, i7, which is now they call it Ultra 7, and a big gigabytes of RAM and big hard drive. Gotta have those big, big things. I need big things, because, and it don't matter what name is on the laptop. It has to have those things. So the 360 part, that was icing on a cake. And the 2-in-1, where it's a tablet and it's a PC, that also put a high price ticket on this type of computer. Can I tilt this down a little bit? Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, she is gorgeous. Like, I'm not mad at me at all. And so blessed. So blessed and highly favored to have this in my possession. Hi, Nicholas. Welcome to the chat. Yes, it's been a long time. I haven't been, oh boy, clumsy fingers. Fumble. I done fumbled the whole camera and trying to show the laptop. Okay, here we go. Of course, life wouldn't be complete without her. Yeah, so the most important thing, me, when I'm looking for a computer, it got to have tons of space. Tons of space. That's an absolute must. Because I know I'm a power user, and I know, I'm gonna run through that memory. So it can't be stingy. And that's what the main thing that frustrated me with Apple products. I just can't do them. I just can't do them. I can't, because I wanted to get the same specs in the Mac world, $3,000. And ain't nobody got time for that. And it's not, necessarily better quality. I mean, aesthetically, The Mac stuff is prettier, hands down. Screen is better looking. So the phones and the iPads and the Macs, they got that as far as how the screen looks. But it's companies coming for that market where they making the laptop itself more aesthetically pretty, because I love that, and it does sort of look like the MacBook with that metallic finish, you know. So I'm impressed with that. And MacBook, they better catch up. Well, they're going for a certain space, certain client, certain customer who like overspending for mediocre hardware. Uh, you know, this is better for your graphics program if you're gonna be running graphics and 4K videos, doing editing. This is better for you. You won't be able to get this kind of specs on a Mac for under two. Nowhere. Okay, Rockwell, you said, let me put that. Okay, space is the most important, no matter the brand. It doesn't matter, because you don't want to have to worry about upgrading that. Or in the case of MacBooks, you don't get the upgrade. They don't give you no option to upgrade. You just have to, you either got to take the stuff that's on there off to make room, or you're going to have to upload it to their cloud and pay a monthly fee for them to hold that for you. Or you're going to come on over to the Windows side where you can get that much the day you purchase, and you can actually add more. So I can add more RAM. I can add a bigger hard drive. That's something you can do in the Windows environment that you cannot do with Windows. Now, you got it like that. You can spend $3,000 to get get the specs that I got on here. Go for the Mac. God bless you. But this sister is balling on the budget. So my budget was 1,000, and it had to come under that. So now the cons that I did want to speak on, I don't like the fact it doesn't have a SD card space, because I do have a lot of stuff on flash drives, tons of them, and SD cards. Um, that is a big bummer. But I guess they felt like they didn't have to cool the SD drive for the memory, the micro SD memory, because it came with so much memory. You not hardly gonna be storing it somewhere else because you just got so much plenty of room. I think I'm just guessing. I don't really know why they left that off, but it does come with HDMI, so you can hook this to your TV and cast your YouTube video up to your TV from this laptop. It also has the ability, unlike the iPad or the MacBook, without buying another device, I can use this computer as a phone. So, but I did have to use the app, but it's possible. Can't do that with the IP or the Apple. You said you coming over to Windows. I'm loving what I'm hearing today, so I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, so the things that improve that I'm impressed with, that the clarity of the monitor is really good. It's really good. And I was able to see it in the daylight, which most devices wash out in the daylight. So I was impressed how well I could look at the screen. He said, "Ooh wee, I'm loving this and more." and more. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you're a power user like me, you're gonna love this. So I have all the Microsoft Power apps, which I have PowerPoint, Excel, Office, uh, it's Office 365, and this it has a big screen. It's a 16-inch, so it definitely dwarfs my iPad, which I bought that for the big screen. Um, let me show you my other two tablets. And iPad made it home with me. It took me 4 months to pay that sucker off, $400, but I consider it a very overpriced tablet for considering what you could do and not do with it. So, like when I was doing Uber, yeah, I love um connecting and seeing this big screen for as far as the GPS. Um, but this screen, I just wanted to put the iPad up to compare it so you can actually see. So this screen dwarfs. Let me see, can I flip it around? Good picture. So this is my iPad, which is it's a 12-inch. And try to hold side by side. It dwarfs. It dwarfs the iPad. Make this look like a little tablet, but this really is a big tablet. It's 12-inch. Okay, and so my tried and true tablet is my Galaxy A7, and it was only $100, and I've already upgraded it to 1 terabyte. You can't do that with this. I'm stuck with the 256 gigabyte the whole entire life of this tablet. I'll never be able to expand the memory. But one little $20 chip, and I got this up to 1 terabyte walking around. And every time I pull this out to use as a telephone, us over 40 eyes, us silver foxes, uh, they look at mine and say, "Oh, I wish I had a telephone that size." So, amen at the iPad. This is 99 and this is 200. Took me 4 months to pay this one. It took me. I bought this out the gate, no credit, 99. So it matters. That memory matters. So that's the winning talking point when it comes to uh this laptop. So I just want to come in here and show y'all that. And I put the link in the description so you can see the specs yourself and print it out if you need to. Take it in the store with you and compare it to that. Whatever. This one. Okay, I promise you, that's what you want to do. You want to get as close to these specs as possible. The only people that wouldn't be impressed with these specs and how it operates, it would be gamers. Okay, so it don't have the powerful processing and rendering pictures for the gaming apps, but you could definitely play the games um, very effectively with this. You said now you're a power user. You wasn't before, which is why I was looking for something like this. I appreciate you sharing this. Oh, thank you. I needed y'all, and I needed this computer, and I was so excited. And that's why I came on today, because I probably ain't gonna take no time trying to record. No, I'm gonna be busy using this computer for what I bought it for. And so far, I've absolutely been happy, extremely happy. It connected right up to the Wi-Fi that I have here. Um, the the laptop webcam is good enough. It's good enough when I make phone calls on Instagram or Messenger. Looks perfectly fine. Um, Biggest difference with the screen, yeah, as far as these tablets go, and this laptop, which is what I'm impressed about, it can also be a tablet, and I wanted the capability of drawing. Now I can't show you any drawing, but what I do want to start doing is creating drawing videos, because drawing is therapeutic. And somebody like me dealing with chronic pain or any other type of chronic condition, um, I was seeking something that I could do that is therapeutic and pleasurable. So I made a point of buying an accessory. So that's the other kind of this one. The pen didn't come with it at that price. And I'm thinking, still trying to be cheap. I could just go get any kind of pen from anywhere and couldn't. And call Best Buy, listen to what they had to tell me was the compatible one for this particular laptop, and find out it's extremely overpriced. So this was $169 for a pen, which is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous for a pen. So I ended up, matter of fact, I'm doing this video today because this ain't gonna be long in my possession, and I'm gonna put this back on my credit card. $169. What I ended up getting is the HP pen, and I didn't get it off their website because, first of all, it was $75, and so I want to investigate and see, was it available anywhere else, like Walmart or Amazon. And indeed it was on Amazon. That's the 2.0 MPP pen, and that's what you're looking for as far as specs for the pen, is the compatible with Windows 2 and MPP 2.0. This one was regular $75 on the HP website, but I got it on Amazon for $59 and got it rush shipped, got it in one day, and that's a lot better than $169. So Microsoft is doing the same thing. Mac people doing, that's extremely overpriced for what it is. It's a pen to make digital drawings. I just think that's ridiculous. Like, unless it can massage me, $169 is crazy for a pen. And then when I got it home, tried to use it with my HP, even though Best Buy claimed it was compatible, the first instruction when I open up the pen, it says to attach it to your Surface Pro and charge it up. Guess what? I don't have a Surface Pro, so I don't have a way to charge it up. So I couldn't even use the pen. Didn't even get to use this $170 pen, overpriced pen on this laptop. So it's definitely it's a no for me. And this is going back to Best Buy right after this video. I promise you. Okay, you should be doing something better. Sure. I should be able to get an orgasm or something out that deal. Just $70. That's crazy. And then, like I said, couldn't even charge it. Then I look up, do the research. Well, how can I charge it? It come to find out the charge is $35 more. So if 170 wasn't enough, they wanted $35 more to charge it up. Ain't nobody got time. Nobody got time for that. Them goofy games. So I ended up getting a better pen that is HP. It is compatible. I already used it. Been mousing, well, eliminating the mouse because that's really why I was seeking that feature in a laptop. I want to eliminate the mousing as much as I can because I deal with carpal tunnels and I got knee numbness and tingling in these fingers. So the pen will eliminate me using the mouse as much. But yeah, $35 for the charger too. Okay. Uh Miss me with that. Well, the one that I actually use with it, you can use a regular USB-C that everybody got on their cell phone. Okay, so you know, ain't no goofy gas going down like that. But I do plan to do separate videos doing art. Just like the view of the view over there, coloring her coloring books. I want to do some digital art with this computer. So I plan to be uploading more of those kind of videos because people do appreciate it. I watch uh, that sector, the drawing sector. People enjoy those kind of videos because it's therapeutic, and so I want to get into that too. And the pen also has a magnetic casing, so it just snaps right to the laptop. So basically, that's the main thing. Yeah. So I don't know if anybody aware that, but your girl got some drawing skills. I drew Prince and Donna Summer with a pencil. And now those pictures are over 30 years old, and my kids was fighting over that. Like, okay, if I pass away, I want that one. I want this one. So I had to draw another Prince pencil portrait so that all three of them could have one and they wouldn't be fighting over it. Definitely appreciate this live today. You're always informative, teaching, sharing. Yeah, that's me. I'll try to empower people because I'm balling on a budget. I ain't rich, and it helped me. Uh, it helps me feel good about myself when I can help others. All right, sorry. Here's the pen. That's the pen from HP, and it does stick to the case like a magnet. Now, if I was to say I want to improve anything, I oh yeah, that's because my phone the the screensaver came on, cut me off. Is it still frozen, Rockwell? Okay, yeah, I see it says back now. So yeah, this is the HP pen that comes with. I mean, it does not come with. So if it's any kind, I think something like this should come with this tablet, 2-in-1 laptop, just like my phones do. I want something built in. See how my style is in the device itself. So if there's any improvement, that would be the one I say, yeah, you should make it where that pen is somewhere that stays inside the actual laptop. Because I definitely can see myself losing this. And I did pay for a 3-year warranty for accidental loss because I'm ADD. And yeah, I think I'll be losing it at least once. And so basically, that's the end of the section. What I wanted to share the most right now, I plan to work on practicing my drawing with this pen and rendering some artistic things. And I want to do things that's relaxed and to de-stress. I don't want to hear about the crimes of the world and who got killed. I mean, so many people were telling me about the dangers of Uber when I was doing Uber, and I know it's a danger. I mean, you're aware of it, but I'm telling you, when that one lady got killed by that man, I was done with Ubers. I need woofah things to bring my stress levels down, and so yeah, I plan to create drawing videos to relax for therapy. And as well, more techie videos. I got a lot of new gadgets and things and toys I play with of that nature. I came live on StreamYard because they took $10, so might as well use it. I get annoyed with customers with these subscription plans. They just driving me nuts with it. And yeah, I want a healing. I want to bless and be blessed. And so I think the world could benefit a little bit more of that, more peace and healing. So anyway, that's gonna be the end of this particular video. And that's peace and love. So I'll see you next time in the next video. I got a roommate now is here, and so I gotta be mindful, respectful of our shared space. But when I come back, I'm going to talk about more personal things in my life, and that shared space, that's going to be one of the topics. I really don't want to have a house or the responsibility. I truly want a tiny house now at this time of my life. So I went through some drama with my car, and everybody kept asking me, if I had insurance. Did they pay off? Yes, they did. And are you going to get another car? I don't want another car. If I get another vehicle, it's going to be my house. I'm going to be living in it. You feel me? Anyway, I'm getting out of this video. Peace and love. I'll see you again in the next one. I appreciate everybody who showed up for this chat. Give me a thumbs up and hit the like button and subscribe. I am planning on bringing out more videos that ain't messy. Okay. All right. Yeah, I gotta create an outro. So when I get out of the video, I can play it instead of the intro twice. Which the outro ain't even playing. So that didn't work. Anyway, bye y'all.